Hi everybody, for this week's music lesson we're going to be playing a passing game called Pass the Snowball. And since I forgot my snowballs that I would use for this at school, I just used a crumpled up piece of paper. And I'm going to show you how you can play this at home. And you're going to make a little game board to play this game. And we're also going to be doing some rhythm practice with this game as well. So this is just a little different way we can do this on our own, even though we're not all together playing this in the circle as a passing game. Okay, so I'm going to sing the song for you, and then I'll show you how to make the game board and what I want you to do for your assignment. So here's my song. I'm just going to use my paper to kind of keep the beat, because that's also part of the game, is keeping the beat while you sing the song. Okay, so here's how it goes. Pass the snowball all around. Please don't let it touch the ground. When the snowball stops on you, build a rhythm, clap it too. Okay, so that's our song. And now I'm going to show you, I'm going to move my camera a little bit and show you how to draw the game board at home and how you're going to play the game. So I'm going to move this down a little bit. Hopefully you can see my paper. So first thing you're going to do, just need some plain white paper. A marker is best. If you don't have a Sharpie or a marker nearby, you can just use pen or pencil. So using your the whole size of your paper, you're going to make one large circle or oval, okay, taking up almost the whole paper. And don't worry if it's not perfectly round, because mine is not either. And then towards the center, we're going to make another small circle right in the middle of this big one. So it's going to kind of look like a donut or a bagel. Okay, so we're just going to draw a small one in the middle. And then I'm going to connect the two circles, okay, all around, and I'm going to make maybe 5 or 6 lines connecting them. Okay, so just like this. And it doesn't matter if they're the same size. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Okay, so I made these a little big, but that's okay. So 6 sections would be great. So that's what we're going to do next. And then we're going to put some different music symbols inside the circles. Okay, so I'm going to put in one section an eighth note pair. I'm going to put in another section a quarter rest. I'm going to put in this section up here, I'm going to put a quarter note. And then down here, this is going to be kind of a free space, I guess you could call it, where I'm not going to put a note or anything. It's just going to be a little picture. I'm just going to draw a little snowman the best that I can with a little hat and some dots. We're not worried about them being too fancy. So that's going to go in one of my other spaces. I'm going to put, let's see, a half note in this space. And then, just because we don't want to make this too tricky, I'm going to put just a smiley face in this other one. And I'll tell you what that means when you land on it. So that's what we've got. I'll turn it around so you can see a little better. So this is our game board. Okay, we've got our quarter note, 1 beat. We've got our eighth note pair, also gets 1 beat, right? We know that it's 2 sounds, but 1 beat. We've got our half note, which lasts for 2 beats. And we've got our quarter rest, which is 1 beat of silence. And then we've got our 2 kind of, we'll call them free spaces, okay? So here's what you're going to do when you're playing the game, okay? You're going to take a small object that you have around the house. It doesn't matter what it is. I have one of these little erasers. I'm going to use this one so you can see it better. It's a little penguin. And I'm going to use this to go around my game board. If you don't have anything like this at home, you can just use your pen, pencil, or your finger. It doesn't matter. And you're going to be singing the song and keeping the beat while you sing it. So let me show you what you're going to do. Start wherever you want on the board. Pass the snowball all around. Please don't let it touch the ground. When the snowball stops on you, build a rhythm, clap it too. So when the song is over, I stop moving around the game board and I landed on the half note. Okay, so what you're going to do on another piece of paper is you're going to write a 4-beat pattern, whatever you land on while you're playing the game. Okay, so the first thing I landed on was a half note, so I'm going to draw my half note. Okay, move that up a little bit. There we go. So there's my half note. Okay, so I need to make a 4-beat pattern, and a half note gets 2 beats, right? So I only need to have 2 more beats in my pattern. So I have to go again around the game board, see what I land on. So I stopped here. I'm going to keep going again. Pass the snowball all around. Please don't let it touch the ground. If the snowball stops on you, build a rhythm, clap it too. Okay, I landed on the quarter rest. Okay, that's where I landed on. So then I'm going to add that to my pattern. Okay, right next to the half note. So the half note gets 2 beats. This gets 1 beat. 2 plus 1 is 3 beats. So I still need 1 more beat. So I have to go again around my board to make 4 beats. Okay, let's go one more time. We stopped on the quarter rest, so we're going to start there again, singing the song and keeping the beat. Pass the snowball all around. Please don't let it touch the ground. If the snowball stops on you, build a rhythm, clap it too. Okay, I landed on quarter note. So that's going to go after my rest. Okay, so I'm going to draw my quarter note. Okay, so now we know that the half note gets 2 beats, 1 beat of silence on the quarter rest, and 1 beat of sound on the quarter note. So that's 2 plus 1 plus 1. That gives us 4 beats, right? So that's a 4-beat pattern, and that's where I want you to stop because you're only building a 4-beat pattern. But yours is probably going to be different than mine. Okay, so after you've gotten your 4 beats and you've drawn them on a piece of paper, I want you to send me an audio or video of your pattern that you've drawn, okay? And I want you to clap it as well, okay? So if I was going to clap mine, it would be half note, rest, quarter. Half note, rest, quarter. Okay, so I want to see the pattern and I want to hear the pattern, okay? So last thing before I go, sorry this is getting kind of long, if you land on the free spaces, minus the smiley face and the snowman, that means you can pick whichever note or rest that you want, okay? But if you land on one of these other spaces, you have to use that one, okay? So it's a 4-beat pattern. So you might have to do the song 4 times. You might only have to do it 3 times, depending on what you land on the board, okay? So I hope you have fun doing this today. I wish we were all together in the music room being able to play this game. But for your assignment, I want a picture or a video of the pattern that you have written out, just like I did. And I also want you to clap it, so I can hear you clapping it as well, okay? All right, guys, hope you're doing well. Hope you have fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.